Sawadee I'm JP Mestanza. Today is Friday, August 5th. Welcome to Phuket Extra, brought to you by pbcphuket.com. Police and firefighters are still investigating a fatal fire that killed 13 people at last count and injured dozens more at a nightclub in Chon Buri province early this morning. Reports say that the major fire broke out at the Mountain Bee nightclub in Chon Buri's Satahep district at 1 a.m. this morning, while about 100 customers were enjoying music. Eyewitnesses said they heard two explosions near the DJ's booth and saw sparks that ignited soundproofing foam, and the fire spread quickly. One witness told reporters that she saw flames on the roof of the pub, and security guards tried to guide customers out through the front door, but they couldn't prevent a stampede from happening. Rescue workers say that most of the dead were found in the toilets and the entrance, with one found at a DJ booth, as 9 men and 4 women died in the blaze, all believed to be Thai nationals, according to authorities. It took firefighters 2 hours to extinguish the blaze, with about 20 fire trucks taking part. Rescue workers also said that there was only one way in and out of the venue, making it difficult for firefighters and rescue workers to enter the premises, given how much flammable material was inside. According to a singer who had previously performed at the venue, named Nui Voice Rapon, they stated that the back door of the pub, a second exit, was kept locked at all times, other than allowing musicians from getting in and out. Footage showed people running for safety and screaming as flames and smoke billowed from the building. Some were seen running with their bodies engulfed in flames. Police say about 40 people were injured in the blaze. The incident is one of the deadliest infernos at a nightlife venue in Thailand, the worst of which took place on New Year's Day in 2009, when 66 people lost their lives and over 200 were injured in a blaze in Bangkok's Santika pub in the Ekamai district. For more, visit thephuket.news.com. The appeal of his life sentence in prison is being dropped as Joe Ferrari's family says he will accept the court's punishment for murdering a 24-year-old drug suspect during questioning last year. Police Colonel Titisan Uttanapon, who went by the nickname Joe Ferrari for his collection of luxury vehicles, he was the chief of Nakhon Sawan police station when he was charged over the death of 24-year-old drug suspect Jirapon Tanapat. He was tried for killing Jirapon for putting a plastic bag over his head, suffocating him to death, according to reports, and footage of the incident from inside the police station leaked soon after. It led to an outcry from the public for justice, as Joe Ferrari went missing for several days until he surrendered to police in a neighboring province. He denied allegations that he was trying to extort the young man for money. The Central Criminal Court for Corruption and Misconduct initially gave him the death penalty on June 8th, but commuted the sentence to life because he confessed to some of the charges. While he had initially tried to appeal for mercy in the sentencing, his family now say that he accepts the court's verdict. Joe Ferrari's sister added that the family will pay compensation as demanded by the victim's relatives. For more, visit thephuket.news.com. Reports say that two activists held on royal defamation charges were freed on bail by the Bangkok South Criminal Court on Thursday after the women had gone on a hunger strike for 64 days. 20-year-old Natanit Duang Musit, known as Baipo, and 26-year-old Netipon Sanesangkom, also known as Bung, members of Taluang, a pro-democracy group that advocates reform of the monarchy, were both extremely weak, according to human rights lawyer Crisadang Nucharos, who told AFP. The pair had been in custody for more than 3 months, awaiting trial under the kingdom's lèse-majesté laws. Footage showed them being taken from the Central Women Correctional Institute in an ambulance. Thailand's lèse-majesté laws have long drawn criticism from human rights activists who say they are overly broad and misused to suppress debate. Use of the legislation slowed for several years, but picked up again when youth-led street protests sprung up in 2020, calling for democratic change and reforms to the monarchy. More than 200 lèse-majesté cases have been brought since November 2020, according to the Thai Lawyers for Human Rights Group. Conviction under the Royal Defamation Law carries a jail term of up to 15 years. Some activists face multiple charges that could result in consecutive sentences lasting for decades. For more, visit the link in the description. The Bank of Thailand said today it expected to test its retail digital currency from late this year to the middle of 2023 as an alternative payment option. In a statement, the central bank stated that during the testing, the retail central bank digital currency, or CBDC, will be used in conducting cash-like transactions like paying for goods and services within limited areas and among about 10,000 retail users. The Bank of Thailand will assess the benefits and risks from the pilot project to formulate related policies and improve designs. A retail CBDC is a digital form of money issued by a central bank, comparable to physical banknotes. It can be used in financial transactions both online and offline. The Bank of Thailand, however, has said it does not support use of digital assets such as Bitcoin and Ethereum as payment for goods and services due to associated risks. For more, visit the link in the description. Thanks again for joining us here today at Phuket Extra, brought to you by pvcphuket.com. Join us again next week. Until then, stay classy, Phuket.
Phuket's rapid modernization has made it one of the world's premier holiday destinations. Investors can still buy quality condominiums for as low as $75,000 and luxury properties can go all the way up to 20 million. Condominiums in Phuket are a safe, secure bricks-and-mortar investment offering foreigners freehold ownership. Call or email Thai Residential, Phuket's #1 trusted real estate advisor, to find your perfect Phuket property.